Hello and welcome back to another hauling video. Right now I'm currently at Brios on Daymar. Just came over here to see if there's any cargo laying about. So far haven't seen anything. So I guess we're just gonna be looking around for some cargo. Probably gonna move around to one of the stations. Well, not stations, but one of the ground settlements over here on the Daymar area and pick up some gold or something. Probably go over to Shuin and see what they have. So far it doesn't look like there's any cargo here. Okay, so no cargo, not a bad thing. No bad people around here either, so that's good. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I do have one radar contact. He's blue and he's coming in, it looks like, so I think he'll be okay. I'm not too worried. Okay, so yeah, nothing over here. I'm gonna go ahead and push up into the Atmo and head over to Shuin. Why not, right? Let's go ahead and get on the map here and head to Shuin. Gotta pick up some gold. It seems to be where the money's at, right? So, oh, okay, pal. So we want to pick up some gold, and then we'll jump over to a trade development center somewhere. We'll do that, and then we'll make some money. This ship doesn't carry the biggest amount of cargo, but it definitely does what it needs to do for, you know, short hauls with not too much financial risk. That's all that matters.
Quantum travel engaged.
Starting to jump. All the systems look good. Let me check our power levels here. Okay. Power on the tractor beams off. That's good. Okay. Everything's looking good. I'm going to go ahead and push all energy to shields. Just so we are better safe than sorry, right? So. Alright. Almost here. Now, if we actually get into any sort of conflict, I will push all power to weapons, just so I can get the most out of them as possible. But for now, it looks like this is going to be pretty smooth sailing, so let's just hope it stays that way.
Contact.
We do have one contact. What is it? It's a Cutlass Black. This should be manageable, so I'll go ahead and engage. Why not? Start with some missiles. Good hits. Okay, getting too close for missile range, that's fine. He's just sitting there like a... Okay, sure. Turkey shoot this.
Destroyed.
He's goner. That works for me. You know, nothing easier. So I'm not going to complain. So we have a Corsair landing here too. Alright. Well then.
Landing gear down.
Let's make sure we save some space for each other. The tower I need is right there, so... I will sit down right here.
Landing complete. Engines.
Alright. That should be good. Let's go ahead and make sure the cargo hold looks good before we head on out there. And I am armed. I did outfit myself quite a bit because there's just been a little bit more piracy lately. So better to be protected than not. Just in case there's a bear or something, you know. You just never know what type of wild animal you might run out here. Make sure we lock this up. Okay. Now we are in an armistice, so that does help. Don't have to worry too much. Gonna stand here and make sure this thing closes before anybody gets in. Looks good. Okay. Let's head over and see what type of cargo we can pick up. I know that Corsair landed over here, so hopefully we can get the cargo before he does. All the ships here are flipped upside down. I never get it, but that's alright. People don't know how to land or something. That's a lot of money to just leave around. Okay, looks like we made it in before anybody else. Dang, they gotta fix this monitor. Alright, let's see here. Spirit. Let's go ahead and load it up with... Okay, we don't have any gold. What's the next best thing? I guess we could do the quartz. Let's see. So if I was to do this, it would be 95 thou. Yeah, we'll do barrel. Burl. I can only do 40 SCU of that, so I'll do 40 SCU of that. And then I will do... Cargo transfer failed. Is there a reason why? Don't take my money unless you're going to give me the stuff. Failed. Okay, takes the money and then it puts it back. Okay. Okay, maybe we'll try a different product then. Let's see here. 19,000, that's terrible. 18,000. 18,000. I guess 19 might be the only way we get to do this. Let's see. Okay, that one worked. Alright, so looks like we're transporting 64 SCU of quartz. I'm going to go ahead and... Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm good.
What can I do for you?
What can you do for me? Bye? Oh, okay, see ya. You didn't give me a second answer. That was rude. I'm going to try to see if you have anything to take. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, piss off. These people on these, I swear, it's because they're out here alone. They have like 2 people out here at all times, maybe 1, and it's like they just... Bad attitude all around. So let's get back in our ship and see where we can drop off this cargo. I just love it. There's so many ships upside down. This is right here is an inferno. Man, that is just a nice ship to be upside down like this. Come on. Alright. Okay, we look to be good. Let's make sure the cargo's here and ready to go. And then we'll head on out. Looks good to me. So we're going to go to a trade development division. Let me see. TDD, trade development. I think we're going to go over to ArcCorp today and drop this off over there. And then depending on time, we might pick up another work order over there and bring it to another location. Might as well, right? So let's go ahead and get our engines online.
Engines on.
I wonder where that Corsair went. Before we take off, we're going to go ahead and set our jump.
Launch complete.
Gear up. Let's take off.
Landing gear up.
When you're taking off with even 18, 19, 20,000 worth of cargo, it's best to take off quick. You know, you just never know who's going to be following you. Okay, they want me to break atmo and jump from here. God, I love this. This just is beautiful. Oops. I just hit the trigger button. They should really put a safety on these things. I guess I could disable them, but that would leave me kind of weak. I'm going to reset my power systems to the standard 33 across the board. Go ahead and decouple and jump over to ArcCorp. Now I just recoupled and jumping. Cool. So, pretty long journey here, so I'll be back. Let's go take a power nap, shall we? Alright, we made it back to the pilot's seat, and now we are over the planet of ArcCorp with our cargo. Let's go ahead and jump down to Area 18 and drop this stuff off, and hopefully try to pick up another cargo run. So far, and knock on wood, it's been pretty smooth sailing, so hopefully it'll stay that way. There we go. Alright, jump is locked. Let's punch it.
Quantum travel engaged.
Systems are still looking good. I do want to check my EM though. I feel like we're running a bit. Everything's looking good with the key. Shields are looking good. You know? Well, obviously we're in jump right now, but once we get out, I do want to check the EM and see what we're sitting at. Usually it's a lot higher right when you get out of jump, so can't count on it too much. Yeah. And while you have your quantum drive spooling like this, it's also going to be much higher. So I'm going to shut it off once it's done with its cooldown, and should be good to go. There we go. So now that EM is going to dramatically drop off. Now I'm just going to find where to park here. Oh, did we jump? Oh, we jumped right on top of it, didn't we? This works. I'll take it.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay, where is it? Oh, right. Easy enough. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. I think they're going to have me come in on this side. Let's go ahead and... Okay. Start to slow it down a little bit here. Okay, perfect. Alright, yeah. They're just making me come in on the side here, so should be pretty easy landing here.
Alert. Landing gear down.
Alert. Line it with the center, landing gears down. Okay. Perfect. Alright.
Pleasant stay.
Since we're inside of a hangar, I'm going to go ahead and shut everything down. Let's go check on the cargo. I swear that did something funky. The ship's suspension sometimes can be a little tricky. Cargo looks good. I forgot to close my blast doors, though. That wouldn't have been good if I lost pressurization back here. Those things would have gone flying. Alright. That's what I call a good landing. Plenty of room. Let's check our clearance on the wing here. This ship and the hangars that it's given are pretty tight, so... Perfect. Keeping it right on this yellow line here. That's awesome. And our frontal clearance is good too. What a good landing. I love it. I love when landings go smooth with this ship. Because this ship, almost dead center too. Almost. Just a little off. This ship, you get really stuck with the small hangars, so it's too bad. You know, one thing I want to talk about while we're on our long journey to the Trade Development Division is cargo loading. Okay, so right now, in the system of Stanton, it's done all for you automatically. Well, soon, the Council of Intergalactic Galaxies, which is CIG, is going to put to law an update to everything we know today in the Stanton system, making it almost mandatory that you can load your own cargo. Well, not mandatory, but it's giving you the option now to load your own cargo. And so it should save you more money doing it that way, and I can't wait. You're going to get to see me play, you know, Space Tetris here. It's going to be awesome. I'm obviously not going to sit here and load like a whole sea or something, but yeah, it's going to be pretty cool loading my own cargo. And I can't wait. So whenever the Council of Intergalactic Galaxies releases that update to the law system, that's going to be great. Are you guys holding hands? All right. It's kind of work time, but sure. You do you. I did hear, though, a part of the law got pushed back from writing, and that's they were going to have it to where you can load cargo at the same time, but now it's just going to be, or cargo and vehicles, but now it's just going to be cargo. So later on, they'll write into law allowing you to spawn your vehicles in these cargo elevators. And by spawn, I mean allowing you to call them up from your home location. Sorry, I play a lot of video games on, you know, while I'm eating my torpedo burritos, so I say spawn a lot. Who did you vote for? You got these two here, and I think there's more. Let's see. Oh yeah, right behind me. Wait. Oh yeah, they are different. Okay. I wonder who everybody voted for. You'll have to let me know down in the video's comments down below. Torpedo burrito. Yeah, that's about right. You know, it's good that these ships have good plumbing in them, because when you have a torpedo burrito, you know, it tends to come out just as quick as it goes in. Now, this ride's kind of going pretty smooth. I like it. Man, I should really start. There's no wood around me. I can't knock on it. Oh, well. Alright, almost here. There's a lot more updates to Law coming from CIG, the Council of Intergalactic Galaxies, but, you know, all of it's going to just come in due time. We'll see. You know, it might be in the next push for all the reformations they're doing, or it might be in the push after. You just never know. CIG can be kind of hit and miss with their, you know, rewrites of things. Where am I going?
Now arriving.
Hey, what's up? Cool. Tall as ever, I swear. Alright, we're here. Thankfully, because I feel like I'm talking my own head off. Welcome to Area 18. See, you want to know what happened to the first 17 areas? Well, I'll tell you. I don't know. But this is Area 18, and it's the most popular location to go to get everything taken care of, your daily needs, including the Trade Development Division. Pretty doors. Nice emblem. I want to put this whole emblem on the side of one of my ships. Like, wouldn't that be cool? Like, if we do enough deliveries for a certain manufacturer or a certain, you know, division of sorts, that you can actually put certain insignias or, you know, logos on your ships. That would just be super cool. Let's see here. C1 in demand. Alright, so... Hey, you know what? I made 7-8 grand on this. That's not bad. I'll take it. They only have waste and scrap here. I'm not going to put either of those in my ship. So let's head over to the station in orbit, and we'll see if they have anything we can pick up and bring to one more location before we call it a day. This has been a pretty smooth experience, thankfully. You know, once again, I'm really risking it by saying that, but I will. Let's head back over to the space station. I'm not hungry, so yeah, we'll just get out of here. Smolts? That's the taste of smolt. What's the taste of smolts? Smooth, crisp, and always easy. Smooth, crisp, and always easy. Nah. Doesn't. Smooth, crisp, and always easy. Sure. Alright. No one looks... Oh, no one cooks like Ma. I was like, no one looks like Ma. And, oh yeah, whammers. Okay. Okay. You know, one thing I find kind of interesting is ArcCorp does a lot of manufacturer displays and advertising for Crusader and quite a few different brands. I don't know who ArcCorp, like, if they own a brand, per se, but it'd be cool if they did. It really would be. I think they should make their own line of ships called, like, the Arc series, and have them just look really wicked. Kind of like that gear in the middle of our Area 18 here. You know, something with a design like that. That would just be super cool. I'm going to go ahead and skip to the point of where I'm getting in my ship because I don't want to bore you with all this travel. So I'll be back. Alright, we're back in the ship. And for some reason they were gracious enough to move it into a hangar that doesn't lift off from the ground going straight out. You have to actually go up and out. So, you know, awesome. Gotta love it. Can't wait to hit every part of my ship on the way out. I tend to do this all with the Mobi Vision camera, not exterior view with the drone. Just because, you know, much easier experience to fly this thing. Alright, let's get the engines on soon here.
You are clear to launch.
We're doing fine on gas. Let's let this door open up and we'll get out of here. Okay. So, here's the idea. We're going to jump to the orbital station. We're going to go up there. We're going to see if there's anything to pick up. If there isn't, fine. We'll call it a day. But if there is, we will... Oh, chill. If there is, we'll pick it up and we'll go to a quick drop point. Okay, not too bad.
Landing gear up.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Okay, so getting out of atmosphere now, and let's check our station here.
Quantum travel engaged.
Very good. So the station around Area 18 is called Bajini Point. At least I think that's how it's pronounced. You know, whatever. You get the idea. It's a space station. Alright, we're coming in pretty hot. The station's pretty dark. We don't have any sunlight on this side right now.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay, got the requested. Let's go ahead and line it up. Almost sound like that guy said help. Help!
Landing gear down.
Okay. Let's line it center. Alright, we're centered. Let's bring it in.
Landing
Alright.
Landing complete.
Again, we're in a station hangar. I'm going to go ahead and turn it all off. Power everything down. Head inside and see if we can get any cargo for this ship. And after that, we'll call it a day. I mean, hey, it was a smooth operation. Good cargo runs. That's all that matters. Trying to see how much money we can make. Last run wasn't too great. 64 SCU netted about 7 grand. Not terrible, but not like life-changing either. Alright, let's close this up. But you know, sometimes as a fisherman, you go out to fish and you only catch a few, right? So you're not always going to make the big dollars. Ooh, what a beautiful landing. Again, I love it. Still not center. Getting there. I need to just inch it over to the left just a little bit. Okay. Everything looks good. Ship looks good. Gosh, I love to see one. It's a great ship. You know, 64 SCU isn't the biggest amount for a cargo grid on a ship, and you could probably get a lot more out of other ships. Like if I really wanted to quote unquote upgrade to a Freelancer Max, I could just get double that amount, but I don't see a point. Personally, I'm doing well enough with this. We're going to keep it at with the C1 for right now, but we will be changing ships soon. Hey, hot dogs. Maybe we'll grab one on the way out. Hopefully someday there'll be more manufacturers. It seems like we already have quite a few, but I feel like we could do more. We could always do more with a greater variety of how ships look.
From the ordinary to the extraordinary, ready to reach
We do have quite a few though, so I can't complain too much.
every day to the highest heights.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
From breathtaking views, incredible.
Okay, let's check. Hey. Okay, this looks pretty interesting.
I think you want the cargo to...
So if I was to do 64 STU of this... That's pretty interesting. Where would I take this, though? Let's see. I think I want to do that... Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to buy 64 SU of this, 152,000. I am actually going to write that down right now on my little notepad that you don't see me pulling out because I didn't look down to write that. That's fine. All right, we're loaded up. Now, that's a pretty expensive cargo. I like how I can get that here. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take it to the Trade Development Division over on Orizon. So, jumping back over to the Daymar area, which is totally fine, and we'll drop it off there. This shouldn't be too bad. Pretty quick jump. Why do I always hesitate on where I'm going to go? Okay, so let's get there in one piece. That's all that matters. Come on, elevator. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Take your sweet time, will ya? Okay. Now, since I pulled in forward, we're just going to have to back out. Just, you know, as long as I stay center, it shouldn't be an issue. Just straight on out. Just got to make sure the doors are open all the way. Let's go ahead and open this up. Make sure we have no smuggled cargo in here. You know, any additional bodies, per se. Because you just never know. Whoever's loading these ships. Looking good over here. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Let's go ahead and head over to Orizon and drop all this stuff over at the Trade Development Division. It's a little bit of a back and forth route today, but hey, you know, spending 152,000 credits right there on this cargo, hopefully we can make a lot more than that.
Crusader.
You are clear to launch.
A journey complete.
Okay, gears up. I don't want anything to catch anything.
Landing gear.
So the center point is right where my crosshair is right now. You see those two beams? This beam here and this beam here. This is where I always line my crosshair up in any ship when I enter a hangar. So that's how I'm able to... And it goes all the way up too, so all the way up. So it doesn't matter how big of a ship you have and whatever hangar you go to. There's always going to be that center point, and you just want to make sure you aim there. I think we're good to go. Doors shouldn't take too long to open. So keep it that center. Okay. From there, let's jump over to Orizon.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I'm going to cut it once I jump for Orizon itself here in a second. I have a target on my 6 o'clock. They're still blue, so they should be
Quantum
fine.
travel complete.
Okay. No followers as of yet. Okay, let's make this jump. I'll be back in a minute.
Quantum travel engaged.
Okay, we're riding... oh my goodness. We're arriving to Crusader. Gotta love it. Now we gotta just jump over to Orizon. We'll drop off this cargo. Hopefully no interference between now and then. Why do I have a power low? Okay. Gotta love that. Not something I like seeing ever when I'm flying a spaceship in the middle of space.
Quantum travel complete.
Last thing I need to do is break down with all this cargo. Alright, let's wait for the cooldown, make the jump. Let's go to the Trade Development Division on Orizon and see what we can make out of this. Hopefully they need some. Okay. Got my comm link open. Let's go ahead and go back to power.
Quantum travel engaged.
Okay, everything's looking smooth. This gas giant is huge. It takes forever to make a simple jump like this. Alright, we should be in the armistice zone now, so we don't have to really worry about any sort of interference from any other parties. Hey, you know what? Smooth sailing. That's all I like to hear when I'm transporting a lot of money in cargo. Alright, let's let this cooldown go, and then we'll power down our quantum drive. Could the gas giant be any brighter? I feel like I'm going into the sun. Holy cow. Okay. I think... Man, their markings for this but this planetary landing area is terrible. Like, I can't tell. I think it's just straight ahead, but... But then again, those look like hangars, so I'm going to go that way. And those look like hangars. Yeah, I think that's going to be where the landing area is. Usually you can see red lights like at nighttime, but daytime you can't see nothing. There's no big like over here signs. You just gotta usually look for the white triangles, because typically these will be closer to the pads, because they're abandoned ships, and you don't typically abandon a ship out in the middle of nowhere, not near a pad. Typically, don't get me wrong, people do it.
Contacting EDL landing assist.
Huh? I just need a pad.
That request has already been granted.
Oh, okay, well, tell me that next time, maybe? Just a little bit? Okay, where am I going? You guys want to update my HUD for me, or am I just going to play a guessing game on where I'm going to land this thing? Okay, I'm going to assume I'm going to the main hub over here. Let's just take a look. Yep, okay. Alright. Everything kind of led this direction. This is why I assumed that this is where I was going to be going. Get this gear down. Now you're like, hey, where's that middle beam you were talking about? Well, just the middle of the triangle. See right there? That's going to be your middle beam. So I'll just line it up at the top of your crosshair. Wait for the doors to fully open, especially in this ship. And you should be good to go. And then pull it in and bring it down.
Landing complete. Doesn't stay.
Okay. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and check on the cargo and sell it. See how much we made. Once again, we spent $152,000 on it. So let's see if we can walk away with at least more than 10 grand. Never know. Might not walk away with anything more than that. On top of the 152 I spent. Okay, this time I at least had the blast doors closed. A little bit of a bigger hangar here. I like that. Ooh, now this was like a dead center land. Or was it? No, it wasn't. Ah, so close. Come on. But I am within the landing square mostly, so hey, that works out. Okay. Their design here is interesting. Kind of like it. I know they're trying to make it look like the ships, just like how I'm flying the C1. Looks very sleek and I wouldn't say industrial, but I would say expensive. Okay. I can't jump like that. I'm too old. About to break my knees jumping like that. This guy's crazy. I'm catching up to him. Okay, just because you're slow doesn't mean I want to be stuck behind you. Hey. Nope. Okay. Ooh, nice looking tree. Gotta get one of those for my spaceship. Can you imagine? You just walk into the cargo hold of your C1. There's a big old cherry blossom right in the middle of it. That would be something. I gotta go to the Trade Development Division. Where's this heading? Providence Platform. That's where I need to go.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Alright. This was awesome. I like it. Now we're almost there. One last sell and we'll call it a video. What's the weather looking like right now? 16 and 17 Celsius. Alright, I'll take it. That was rude. Oh, what do we got? Ooh, I want one. Storm wall. That's cool. Haven't seen one of those flying around in a while. Must be on the other side of the planet hibernating or something. No, I don't need the industrial platform. Ooh, that just made me sick. What was that? I need the next one, so we'll go one more jump. Should have taken the other. Alright, whatever. That's alright. I need to go to Trade Development Division, which is kind of over near the Habs area, so one more little jump and we'll be there.
Approaching next station. It's your stop. Please prepare to disembark.
Okay, we've made it to the right platform. It was just one more jump away. Figured I might as well skip that little portion. Took a while for the tram to be like, you know what, we're gonna leave Providence platform. So I was like, all right, I'll just skip ahead. But we're here, so now all you have to do is head over to the trade division, which is right over there. See the gold symbol? So, right there's the Habs. That's where you come out of, and then trade division's over there, and hospitals over there. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. I like the layout of Orizon. It's pretty straightforward. You just got to kind of run around and explore just a little bit. And you don't typically... It's a little bit harder to get lost exploring Orizon, I feel like, personally. Except for the Providence platform. That's confusing. But the Council of Intergalactic Galaxies will be updating us with a mini-map allowance on our helmets. So that's kind of cool. Allowing us to kind of see where things are. Alright, let's see if we can sell here. Please let us sell here. Yes. Okay. Well, I mean, I bought it for 152. I'm selling for 175. I call that a pretty good profit. It wasn't terrible. Could have been better, I guess. If I was carrying a lot more cargo, it probably would have been better. But you know what? For only carrying 64 SCU, that is awesome. Okay. I think that's everything for now. There's beautiful gas giant, or where Orizon is standing. Crusader. Oh my goodness. Whatever. Anyways, I'm tired. It's time to go lay in the hab and call it a day. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Hauler. Stick around. You'll see another one soon, and hopefully it stays a pretty good smelling. Oh my god. Selling experience. I'm gonna go ahead and cut. Have a good day. See you in the next one.